and one thing happens down there, it gets blown out of proportion because it's in the media.
Right. So we've taken that negative energy and turned it into something positive. The way we made a style out of it, even though people may not like it.
In the long haul, all of it's gonna be hood because you're not gonna be able to stop it because you got the white kids, you got the Japanese kids, you got the Italian. Everybody is mimicking what's going on in the hood.
This is true.
Because that's what I guess to them that's what's more
popular.
real.
Yeah, it's got that appeal.
It has
to
more
them.
realistic.
Right, that's a good point.
Edge.
That's a good point.
You got to have that edge.
If you go to like you say the suburban areas, because it's not urban, it's suburban, I guess.
Yeah,
they so built up on keeping up an appearance. You know, they built on how we got to look to the neighbor. In the house, we can be just cussing each other out, saying, I hate you. You ain't my mama no more. Yeah. You know, the daddy just slapped them. But when they walk out the door, they're a happy family. You know, they built on
facade.
But we'll let you know. You can tell what we're
gonna hear. You gonna hear the inside house outside. Something coming through the window.
We real with it though. We letting you know this is how it is. We ain't got time for all that fake stuff.
And that's the thing. That's what makes it more negative to I won't say other races, but to some people.
And really, it ain't so much as the race, really. It's just the way they are.
Because now you have even some of our own people. They're like, wow, you're a really ghetto dude.
Right.
Hey, if the shoe fits.
Weird.
I'm just saying.
But you know,
as a parent, I'm just speaking from a parent's point of view. You can be balanced. You can have a little hood in you and be a little refined. There's a time and a place for everything.
But
if it's just always hood,
I think that's a beautiful mix to be able to represent where you're from,
right?
And also show forth that you know you can go
but
past
you can surpass
what they think you're gonna be at. You know,
exactly.
Right.
You can hold an intelligent conversation without having.
Well, somebody please tell T.I. that.
Well.
We can't.
I'm sorry I had to put him on blast.
He may sponsor us one day. We can't talk about him.
I'm gonna talk about him because the brother got too much money to keep going in and out of the joint, man.
Yeah, you're right.
On that hood mentality.
You're right.
He's still selling the songs.
Somebody said we should talk about that later on.
Well, let me pose this in since we're still speaking on fashion and so forth. What's this whole Jordan phase? I mean, I understand. You know, Michael Jordan is his brand, it's his logo. I just can't
marketing.
You know something?
Marketing.
And it has stood, huh? Jordans have maintained their popularity.
I just told you why.
Because of marketing?
You know what?
Marketing. The man has great marketing skills.
You don't even play basketball no more.
You don't have to. Do Tom Ford play basketball?
No.
I'm not focused on the marketing aspect. I'm focusing on those people who are always going out purchasing this. I mean, if you look at someone's
closet. It can be a hobby, maybe.
If you look in someone's closet, they may have a child's college tuition within their
if they can afford it. But some people collect bottle caps. Some people collect
bottle
paper clips.
That may cost $100.
Some people collect chess.
Y'all gonna have to get off Jordans because that's all I wear.
And some people, you know what I'm saying. People collect all kind of stuff.
But the whole thing, here's the thing: the original Air Jordans, the original pair. Do you know you can go on eBay and sell those to somebody in China for $200 and they can have holes in them? The man is a marketing genius. He was so great in basketball. He took that marketing statement and he made it fashionable for everybody to want him.
I'm just gonna ask: is that a hood mentality too?
No. That's just collecting.
No,
that's collecting.
Because now
we all. I ain't gonna say we all, but a lot of people have weird. Collective things. You know.
Wait a minute. They have fairs and stuff now for these.
The shoe.
Expos
where
where they go and trade
Yeah.
shoes, and you have to pay literally thousands of dollars for a pair of Jordans.
Mm.
Especially if you can get the first edition. See, I got a pair of the first edition, and I hardly even wear.
Money talk. That's what it sounds like.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll never be in any one of those expos.
Never.
Never.
I didn't have the money to collect no Jordans. I should have collected back when Owen was a young man collecting them. Now they worth something, but I didn't have the money to even look at Jordans back in the day.
I didn't have no money to buy no Jordans back then either.
Did you steal them?
Huh?
How did you acquire them then?
I didn't have them back then.
Oh, you got them now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you had them from back then.
No.
Oh, how about
man, my daddy and my mom wasn't buying no Jordans for me.
You know, how much they cost now? How much they cost now?
Like $2.
That ain't bad then. I guess they kind of
$3. There's some that cost.
I said $290.
Okay, because they used to be 125 back in the 90s, and that was way
That was way
that
too much.
That was a
Man,
bunch.
More than that.
I remember the first time my dad took me to the shoe store and I said I want some Jordan. He like, we going to Payless.
Yeah. I can buy you a whole week of clothes, 5 pair of pants, 5 shirts, and some socks.
And back then, my dad was bringing home $800 a week.
Oh, yeah, well, you gotta manage your family though. It may look like $800 till you get all them kids in the house.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah, okay. We had a new car every 2 years.
I'm sorry, that's because he didn't buy y'all Jordans.
Yeah, yeah. He bought me enough motorcycles and cars though, so I give him props
you
on
can't
that. So.
complain,
So I ain't mad.
do some Jordans. You got a motorcycle.
Yeah.
A car.
No.
I ain't get my first pair of Jordan until I.
You can have a pair of Pro Wings and a car.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, you on the bus with the Jordans.
Hey, I couldn't even get. I couldn't even get the Adidas. I had to go to Ventures to get those one with the 3 stripes, the 4 stripes on. Them.
All right, we kind of hit everything already. That y'all automatically start talking about like the music side of it. I would just say, is there anywhere else we could go with the music? Cause we got like the hip hop thing. You know, what other type of music would you consider hood music?
The new R&B,
What's that?
Yeah.
Trey Songz.
Trey Songz. Yeah.
It's hood music.
K Michelle, is that her name?
Yes.
Even what's her name? Kelly Rowland. And that's really sad to me because she has such a magnificent voice.
Well,
But
it's
she's
the
having
type
to-
of song.
Exactly. I mean, her lyrics when she was with Destiny Child, because she did help co-write a lot of those songs with Beyonce. But look at the quality of her music that she's putting out now.
She's
It's
saying
more
in sex
driven-
music.
She's not writing most of those though.
But she's doing what she has to sell.
That's what sells. You know,
I mean,
you know how much the
you
porn
know,
industry
that-
brings in.
Yeah,
Year?
sex sells.
Yeah.
Period.
Billions of dollars. They don't bring in millions. They bring in
Controversy sells. That's why you haven't, you know.
Yeah. I wonder, was the beef between Jay-Z and Nas just a controversial thing to make money?
They bad friends. It's all over. It's supposed to be over Khalees.
I think they was just bouncing
But
back and
I-
forth to make us
yeah.
buy their
Just like NWA
Yeah.
back in the days. I mean, they talked about all that beef. It was a little tension, but it wasn't as big as they was.
Yeah.
It
They
was
just
about
made it big for us.
it made it big so you go buy their music.
Yeah. Yeah. That's marketing too.
It's marketing skills.
So what's a financial? I mean, what's a hood paycheck?
McDonald's.
Hey, don't knock McDonald's.
That
I
ain't
mean,
no
my
paycheck.
Hold on, wait, no.
That ain't no
When you
paycheck.
40-something years old and you still working at McDonald's, unless you are the head man and you still up there saying, "Welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you?" That's a hood paycheck.
I understand that, but I do not knock. If you working, you working.
No, he
If you
said
striving to go
a hood
better-
paycheck. We talking hood. Well, if you ain't trying to do
Hood
better,
paycheck.
but to be at McDonald's till you retire, hood paycheck.
Huh.
I guess everybody making hood paychecks right now. Then. It ain't gotta be McDonald's. If your
Hey.
paycheck is spent before you get it, it's a hood paycheck.
Here's another hood
Great
paycheck.
definition right there.
If you walk to your boss and he write out a personal check to you, that's a hood paycheck because you ain't paying no taxes.
Hand you some cash. Be like, here you go. We gonna this what you go.
Yeah, let me sign my name to the bottom of this
Oh,
now.
man.
You hurry up and take this to the bank today, because
No
if you
cash
wait till
today.
tomorrow,
If you wait
if you
till
don't,
tomorrow, it's not there.
it's going.
Do they still got those? Y'all remember back in the day was called they called it catching out, where you go down to a place and they pick 4 guys and say come with us, and you
Yeah,
work
they still
for
have
free.
that.
They still got
Plano
that?
has that.
What is it called? Man labor. That's what it's called. Is it man
They,
labor?
they have it on there as day labor.
Oh, day labor. Man, I mean that's a hood paycheck right there too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you going to any of Manpower,
Yeah, they
or-
worked the dog. I did that for 2 days. I was like, nah, I'm gonna get me a job.
You want to know what another hood paycheck is? If you going to the blood bank,
Oh yeah.
Hold on, it's donating plasma
plasma.
now.
Yeah, but if you going there, just so you can get you a quick
Yeah.
$30-$40,
Hey, that's gas money. Don't
Nah,
knock it.
you ain't finna stick no needle in my arm, get no blood out.
you know what? I know a couple of cats that went there like 5 days straight. They went on a 6 day, like, you can't give no more
Oh wow.
because you're not supposed to.
Well, I got one better than y'all. In the summertime in Florida, we used to go work in the fields.
Oh yeah,
You
My
are
mom
not
used to tell
that
me-
old.
My mom used to tell me about
You
that.
are not that old. She went back to like,
Sir, they still
I
do
spent-
that right now today.
They had
Baby,
the tobacco field.
baby,
they
I
had
had to go through the
field.
fields.
Hey,
I had to fight my uncles.
Mr. Willie,
Hey,
Mr. Willie, They still do that right now today.
In the fields, we got.
Yes.
I
You
got
go to the state of Mississippi. They got cotton fields for you, sir.
Do you know who we got to do that now? Black folks don't do that no more.
Are you crazy?
We got the Latino race.
Cost-
Our Mexicans will get out there and they'll get that grass cut, get the field plucked and everything. Black folks don't do that no more. It's the truth. Real talk. Real talk. No,
Hold on, man. Hold up.
You go there, if you don't speak Spanish, they can't hire you.
Let me tell you something. Up in Illinois,
Oh, my God.
they have summer programs where they get your kids to go out there and pluck that corn, that little thing out that corn, the tasseling corn.
They teaching your kids slavery then.
Now, it ain't just my kids, it's all kids.
Yeah,
you have every race out
they
there.
want them to realize where they came from.
And they have you
Actually,
do.
it's called
Agriculture.
agriculture.
Yeah,
Say
but
it
they
again.
call it detasseling.
You said another word earlier, and I didn't throw you under the bus on it, but you said it just as wrong. Just as
Willie.
wrong. Did you hear what she said?
Well, you know what? Just go catch one. How about that? Go catch one, because you know we still not seeing eye to eye.
She said agricultural.
I did not. I'm sitting here eating Skittles.
How do
too.
you say it, agricultural?
What
bus sound is, man? You said what?
I didn't load it.
I was just asking what the bus
I
sound
didn't
is.
load it that time.
All right, I got another one. This is growing out of the previous thing we just discussed. Black people that don't like black people. Is that a
I don't
hood
like
problem?
you. Does that count?
That's called black on black crime, but it's dangerous for you.
It's dangerous. for
And
you.
no, that it's not hood because, hey, you can be in a suburban area and your neighbor do something to you, you just don't like them no more.
No. This is colored people not liking colored people.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you might do something to me one day and I might not like you
so,
no more.
So it could be a reason behind it. What's the reason?
Yeah.
Is you got into something that has nothing to do with our color.
Well, now, if you talking about like on
Black
Boys
on-
in the Hood when he like, I hate
my
black
gun because
boys.
it's black. Yeah.
Yo, black. I hate your
my
black skin.
black lips.
And you blacker than tar. You gonna tell me?
I hate my ties because they black. That's what I'm talking about. Just
That's just a lost soul, man. That's what I call a lost soul.
You're right.
Yeah, he just lost.
Yeah.
How can you hate where you came from?
You hating yourself.
Yeah.
You can't hate, but you can dislike.
Okay, so
No,
explain.
that's hate.
Get deeper.
No, you can dislike.
Get deeper.
You can be out in a restaurant or something, and you have a whole bunch of loud black women coming in, popping off at the mouth, smacking, knowing they're not gonna leave no tip, black or white.
Wait, we talking about black on black crime right now.
No, I'm just saying.
He talking about black people that don't like other black people for no reason.
I just said dislike.
Well, the reason will be
Because
because as number 5 just stated, they are loud and they take over a quiet restaurant. And
And it
they
just makes-
and
I
they
mean,
they
it just
just
feeds into
gather the
stereotypes.
attention. So you just say I just can't stand
let,
black
let me ask
people.
you a question.
I'm like, oh.
When a white person come into a establishment like that and they loud and stuff, do they get categorized like that?
No, because we live in a white society. Come on now. We live in the land of double standards.
In my
so,
book,
Okay, so that means
in my book, they get the same treatment. I don't know.
Thank you.
For me, I don't. We're not talking about us in here like colored folk. But I put it as an attitude or a personality. If you act in a certain way, cause can I say this on the radio? That we don't like niggas.
Oh.
But that means a different version. When you say, man, you go to a club and everybody having a good time drinking, but then you see some niggas come in. You're like,
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
It's time to go.
you sound like one of them.
here we go.
Hey, it's part of our culture, just like every other race.
But
We
if
all-
you see some,
we
if
all
you
have
see-
all have our undesirables.
Right, if you see some white people come in and they behaving like that, you're like,
Oh, if you
these
see
old-
some white people coming to the black club, the whole club might stop and just go.
Yeah, but yeah. If they being all loud and crazy though, but everybody got that. Everybody got they.
I mean, it
Group.
is what it is. I don't understand. I mean, they might be like that for a reason. They might be loud because they're intoxicated or something like that. But
No, they just hood. They just hood. That's hood.
or
right
because
there.
they have no home training or whatever.
Call
Whatever.
it some of everything.
Some of everything. But you don't know how that person really is inside because you really don't know that person.
Right.
But
I know a lady.
how
She
can,
was
but
just
how
loud.
can you get past that when they're walking in and that's all that you're presented with?
You
I
might
wish she
run into
would
them
say something to me.
again, and they might be a totally different person.
Hey, first impressions last. That's
True.
all I can say.
True.
If you coming in and the funny thing is that we all knew what Willie was talking about. we can all be in there having a good time. But when that element comes in the door, everybody like, oh, here we go.
Well, I've been in that situation before, and I ran into that person again. I'm like, and I straight tell him, I'm like, man, I thought you was a fool. Because you was so loud, man. I don't usually deal with them. He like, man, I was just having a good time. I was, I'm like, man, well, when you're around me, you have a good time. That good time, and you acting like that can end up you locked up behind bars because you go outside.